Step back in time to the tumultuous 17th century and discover how the Act of Settlement of 1701 transformed the British monarchy from chaos to continuity. This landmark legislation established key principles that still shape royal succession to this day, bringing stability and unity to the monarchy while setting a standard for constitutional monarchy around the world. From chaos to continuity. The Act of Settlement in 1701 was a decisive moment in British history, as it marked the end of a chaotic period of political turmoil and the beginning of a new era of stability and continuity in the monarchy. The Act was a response to the events of the late 17th century, which had seen a series of bloody civil wars, religious conflict, and political upheaval, as well as the exclusion of Catholic James II from the throne. The Act of Settlement provided a legal framework for the regulation of royal succession, and its provisions still shape the laws and practices of the British monarchy to this day. The Act of Settlement, a milestone in British history. The Act of Settlement of 1701 was a comprehensive piece of legislation that aimed to restore stability and order to the monarchy following a period of turmoil and uncertainty. The Act was a result of negotiations between King William III, the ruling monarch at the time, and the English and Scottish parliaments. It was designed to clarify the rules of royal succession and to ensure that future monarchs would be Protestant and committed to the Church of England. One of the key provisions of the Act of Settlement was the exclusion of Catholics from the throne. This was seen as a necessary measure to prevent the return of Catholic rule, which had been a source of conflict and instability in the late 17th century. The Act also set out the order of succession, which was to be determined by bloodline and descent. This provided a clear and predictable line of succession and helped to avoid the confusion and disputes that had plagued the monarchy in the past. The Act of Settlement also established the principle of parliamentary consent, which meant that the monarch could not ascend the throne without the approval of the English and Scottish parliaments. This was a major shift in the balance of power between the monarch and the legislature, and helped to ensure that the monarch would be subject to the will of the people. The impact of the Act of Settlement. The Act of Settlement had a profound impact on the regulation of royal succession and on stability and unity of the monarchy. The Act provided a clear and predictable line of succession and helped to avoid the disputes and confusion that had plagued the monarchy in the past. By excluding Catholics from the throne, the Act helped to prevent religious conflict, and by requiring parliamentary consent, it ensured that the monarch would be subject to the will of the people. The Act also helped to lay the foundations for a more stable and unified monarchy by establishing the principles of succession and parliamentary consent. These principles have shaped the laws and practices of the British monarchy to this day and have contributed to its continued stability and unity. Shaping royal succession laws, the legacy of the Act of Settlement. The Act of Settlement has had a lasting impact on the regulation of royal succession and on stability and unity of the monarchy. Its provisions have shaped the laws and practices of the British monarchy and has served as a model for other countries around the world. The Act remains one of the key constitutional documents of the British monarchy, and its principles have helped to ensure the continuity and stability of the monarchy for more than 300 years. Conclusion. The Act of Settlement of 1701 was a decisive moment in British history, as it marked the end of a chaotic period of political turmoil and the beginning of a new era of stability and continuity in the monarchy. The Act provided a legal framework for the regulation of royal succession, and its provisions have shaped the laws and practices of the British monarchy to this day. The Act remains a testament to the importance of stability and continuity in the monarchy, and to the role of parliamentary consent in shaping the relationship between the monarch and the people. That concludes our video. To stay updated on all our new content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Goodbye for now, and take care. Thanks for watching.